Welcome back, and here's the review for Transformers Generations Deluxe Red Alert. Red Alert is a G1 character, and what I like about the Generations toy line is that I'll say flat out that I'm not a nostalgia buyer. I will not go out and buy a G1 toy just to satisfy nostalgia. I'm very much a person who likes modern toys. I like having a lot of posability, a lot of play options for these toys, and even though that I don't really play with them, it's really nice to see that Hasbro is putting a lot of this engineering to these new toys, and I appreciate having toys that do more than just articulate at the shoulders at the best. And here's Red Alert. Red Alert is a G1 character. He's an Autobot. He is the Autobot's head of security, and he is a Lamborghini Gallardo. For the most part, the shape is that of a Gallardo, but from what I read, that he has a lot of to avoid licensing issues, he's got a lot of features from other Lamborghinis. Like I think his headlights is the headlights. The shape of his hood is like the shape of the Murcielago or whatever, and he's got the Diablo style rear. He's got a roof scoop right here for his midship engine, which is a reminiscent of his when this mold was used for Sunstreaker. And he's got Classics Prowl light bar right here. He rolls really well, and I really like this mold. I love the way this car looks. Lamborghini makes some of the cars that I just absolutely dream that I wish I've had. But whatevs. So to start with this transformation, which is a really nice transformation, I just really like this mold a lot. We can start removing his roof scoop and removing his weapon underneath right here. And let's go like this. This part can be a little weird. Sometimes it feels like that you have to put a lot of force onto it, but with a little bit of practice, then it's pretty much okay. I hate trying to get these feet out here. Wish there was a little pad that you could pull on. Your fingernails aren't long enough to really get into here right now. There we go. This has got to be the hardest part about the transformation for this particular mold, is to get the goddamn feet out of the... Once you do, everything else is pretty simple. He's got these pegs right here that fit into this hole right here. So just fold him down. Then for the head reveal, turn this. And here is Red Alert in his robot mode. Red Alert looks like a repaint of Sideswipe, and at first I thought that was a little weird, but for the G1 toys, I found out that Red Alert is just a repaint of Sideswipe, so they're mold buddies. This mold, as you can see, the transformation is very interesting, and I'm kind of feel a little bad that I missed out on Classics Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. That they just seem... I would have loved to have these in my collection. I like Transformers with a little bit more complex transformations, and I think that this mold really fits the bill. He looks really good. I like the colorations on him. He's based off the G1 toy, where he doesn't have the red head and the white faceplate. Instead, he has a black head and silver face paint on. He does have one weapon. He doesn't have a shoulder. You can either put this gun on his shoulder to represent the shoulder cannon that's on the G1 toy. I believe the peg does fit in here, like this. Or you can take his roof scoop. Well, you can put this in his hand. Or you can take this roof scoop, fold it in like this, and there's actually some grooves right here where you can put the biggest part of the gun, just slide it straight in here like this, and it becomes this upgraded blaster pistol thing. Calls it the Ion pistol on the package. This Red Alert is really good. It is considerably different than the Henkei version that came out, I believe, in 2006. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. But I prefer this one, if only because that it's more reminiscent of the G1 toy rather than the cartoon. And even though that I like cartoon accuracy from the toys, I also don't mind having toy accurate versions of it. His articulation's pretty well, actually. Waist articulation, thanks to the transformation. His knees articulate really well, and so do his thighs. His ankles are on a ball joint and a hinge right here. His shoulders, standard range of movement, double jointed elbows. You can do poses like this with his arms, and his head's on a ball joint too. So very well posed, very well articulated toy. So if you're looking for a nice update to the Autobot head of security, the Paranoid Autobot head of security, from what I gather, then Generations Red Alert really fits the bill. I really like the mold, and I would advocate getting this mold whenever possible. That's it. Next time is going to be my first Legends class review. It's going to be a double shot here with Legends Rampage, and Legends Long Haul.